Alright everyone, I thought I'd do an Is This You reading today, or rather the cards. The energy itself thought I'd do it. I just shuffled. I was going to do a reading this afternoon. I just thought, okay, we'll see. This is an Is This You reading. And Is This You readings are tricky for me. They're always controversial. I don't know why. Because it may not be for you. I want you to remember that. This can be just for one person watching, although the universe does send me the energy of generally more than that, you know, but it can just be for one. For some of you, this is future influence. So I'd like you to keep that in mind. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. We know that going in, so there's no reason to thumbs down it. Oh, it's not for me, thumb down. There's no need for that. It might not be, okay? I tell you that right up front. That said, I get a profile here in a pre-shuffle. I shuffle the deck before I hit record. I get a profile of a person, and just like an FBI profiler might profile somebody, we're going to talk about this profile, and then we're going to pull on it. That said, it might be you. Is it? I don't know. Only you know. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason, especially if in this reading. If this reading found you, it's probably for you. Could be future influence though. Okay, I don't, you know. It's timeless. The whole playlist of these is timeless. So who am I talking to here? Well, something's about to happen. I've got Judgment crossed by the High Priestess, and then 10 swords with a Queen of Cups, an Empress, and an 8 of Cups. Something is about to happen that ends a portion or an era of sorts in your life. Okay, this is wake-up call energy. There's something that happens that wakes something up inside you. Maybe somebody says something to you. Maybe something happens when you go out somewhere. It's life-changing in some way because you emerge a different person. You're walking away from who you once were. You emerge a different person here, a better person, a higher vibrational person. Maybe your faith is restored. I don't know. But there's a Fool. I didn't know that was there. There's a Fool underneath this 8 of Cups. It's a whole new journey. You're going to be walking a whole new path. But this is around something happening. And when I say this is a profile, it's an Is This You reading. This is someone who you might not be, if you didn't watch this reading, you might not be paying attention. You might miss it. And this is not something you want to miss. So pay attention to what's going on around you, the environmental energy around you. You got Archangel Gabriel frequency of energy here trying to get your attention. Don't make it difficult. All right? Pay attention to the signs. This is like brown feather energy. If we were to talk about feather energies, which we do a lot here. Brown feather energies. One of the meanings of a brown feather, if it finds you. You're like, oh, brown feather. Wow. You know, you think about it later. You remember, oh, I passed that brown feather. It's sometimes it's alerting you to pay attention to the signs around you. So something's about to happen here. Give you a big wake-up call. It definitely puts an end to a portion of a certain way you've been living. And this is beautiful energy that comes after this 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Empress, 8 of Cups, a Fool on a whole new journey. Let's go. Let's shuffle on it. Is it you? I hope the fuck so. Sometimes in these readings I say I hope the fuck not. Those are more controversial. You know, it's usually a negative thing, like double devil kind of thing or whatever. We haven't really gotten too much of that yet as I do these Is This You readings. This one here, I hope the fuck this is you. It's very nice energy. Alright? And this change, that 10 of Swords, happens very quickly. There's a realization. You know, that Archangel Gabriel energy has been coming up as the wake-up call, you know, wakey kind of energy a lot lately. That Judgment card's been reflecting that type of energy a lot. Those wake-up calls are quick, right? Really quick. You know, it could be something as simple, you're someone who texts while they drive. You know you're not supposed to fucking do that, right? You're someone who texts while they drive, and you almost kill someone, right? Because of it. You come inches away, or God forbid you actually hit someone. You come inches away from hitting someone, and it's a wake-up call. It's like, I can't be doing this, right? Like that. And it changes everything. That's a big change, because that's that's something that changes everything for you. Maybe then, because you're paying more attention to the road, you notice something later on down the line, and that's something you notice as you turn in. You know, again, anything, everything leads to something. I mean, so how this plays out is going to be different for all of you. But either way, I think it's much more spiritual than that. But that's a good example of a wake-up call kind of a thing. All right, here we go. I got a wake-up call like that once, except it was alerting me to I needed to adjust my headlights. They were too low. You know, even on high beam, it was too low to the ground. Someone running across the street, I almost didn't see him one day. But either way, anyway, let's go. 3 cards in a bottom card. What is this about? I think it's a little deeper than all that. But yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that's a nice energy. That's a nice energy. You're about to be sitting pretty. I'll put it that way. You're about to be sitting pretty. That's the environmental energy. Do you think I'm lying? Sun, fueling that. I didn't know that was there. You're about to be sitting pretty. And underneath that is a Knight of Cups. It's because of this message that comes in. It's whatever it is. Something here wakes something up inside you that, I don't know. It's really not. I mean, so far this reading is really nice. Let's see if it goes to shit. 10 of Wands, center card. 7 of Cups. And what's red with the 10 of Wands? The 7 of Wands. Well, that's a sitting pretty energy. There's something going on. How do I phrase this? I phrase this a lot for your incoming energy. Like when I pull on the soulmate cycle, I phrase this a lot as someone keeps making the wrong choices. It is that kind of energy. But whatever this enlightenment, this wake-up call with the sun coming out, this Knight of Cups rolling in, whatever this energy is, because these are crossing that card, it forces you to do something differently. So maybe my analogy, and it was just an analogy, it wasn't a prediction, but maybe my analogy of you usually text and drive and you almost kill someone, right? Which forces you to go, whoa, I need to not be doing this, right? That change leads to a lot of other change. Now, that's just an example. It's not what's going on. But whatever happens here, whatever is coming in towards you, forces you to make different choices, all right? That's just the way it is. I had to do that. This same type of energy happened to me back in 2022. I had to change my diet, you know. I was forced by a wake-up call from Archangel Gabriel energy to stop living on Pop-Tarts and pepperoni pizza. Apparently, you can't do that as you grow older. Okay, fine. You know, so I made different choices. Never been happier that I did. I haven't had as much energy as I have lately since I was 25 years old. So things lead to different things. You know, there's an effect. It works on down the line. With the 10 of Wands here, red with the 7 of Wands, again, there's these choices. The way you were making choices is holding you back a bit. Okay. The new choices won't do that. This is a sitting pretty. This is a high ground energy. So it backs that up. Let's clarify a little bit. Let's talk about these choices here. Okay? Let's see where we go. Talk about the 7 of Cups. Or it's possible, because this energy also contains some confusion within it, you get corrected in some way. Okay, you were making choices based on false information before, possibly. You get the correct information and that allows you to change. That's entirely possible too. Either way, it's coming in via a Knight of Cups of type energy. All right, it's nice, but it is rooted in Archangel Gabriel wake-up call type energy. So it's nice. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Tell me about it. Crossed by the 9 of Pentacles. These changes lead to you living a life of complete independence. Okay? I mean, that's all I can say. We're talking about, we're pulling on the 7 of Cups, which is about making different choices. This wake-up call, whatever it is, comes in, forces you to do something differently than you would normally do it. Make a different choice. Going down. That leads to things. Where it's leading, the environmental energy around the new choices is 9 Pentacles. which is liberation. It's freedom. She's independently wealthy. She got a falcon. I mean, you got to go through hell to get a falcon here in the U.S. for sure. I mean, you know, it's an independent energy. It sets you on solid ground. Okay, I like that. What's on top here? The Hermit. Wow, wow, righteous ground. Why's the Hermit here? Before I open my big mouth, Two of Cups. Man, this just keeps getting better and better and better. You're being realigned for a soulmate or a soul's true purpose. That's why this wake-up call is coming in. You're being realigned, completely realigned. And again, I'm going to pull on it. I'm going to pull on it because I think it's part of the energy of the Ten of Wands here. I think without me pointing this out, I think you would have missed it. I think you would have missed this wake-up call. All right? So that, and if you think about it, maybe that's true. You know, you got to ask yourself. You're being realigned with a new soulmate. Okay, the choices you make, a message that comes in, points you in a new direction, forces you to make new choices, and heads you headlong toward a new soulmate. Very balanced life too. Your life becomes very, very balanced between the soul and the ego. I get the balance here. That's why the Hermit came out. This guy over here, not very balanced. He keeps making bad choices, doing the wrong thing. Let's pull on 10 Wands. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Give me the burden aspect of the 10 of Wands here. Give me the burden aspect. What's going on? Tell me about it. I'd love to put some hocus pocus to it and say that there's ancestral energies around or whatever, or a being from the 11th dimension is helping you, whatever. It's not really much. It's not really that. It's just there's some kind of energetic storm going on around you, and you'll know it. You'll know if this is you. You will, because I will tell you in the lead up to this, things will start to feel weird. Okay, things that you're normally okay with, you're suddenly not okay with. Things will start to feel weird. All right, you'll start to want to behave differently, and you won't know why. All right, okay, but you'll definitely know. There's always a lead up of some kind. Why is the 10 of Wands here? When it's this type of energy, anyway. Let's go. Why is the 10 of Wands here? It's crossed by the 4 of Swords. I wish I could say that's healing energy around it. It's not the healing, it's the crickets chirping aspect. You might be somebody who feels like nothing ever happens, or nothing ever goes your way, or things haven't been going well lately. You might be someone who feels that way. You're getting the information you need to make things, to get on the right energetic path for things to start going right and balancing out. Okay? So keep that in mind. But yeah, it's probably also, there's a lot of worry energy around this 10 of Wands, and I tell you guys all the time, worrying is a waste of energy. All right? Worrying about what happened in the past, worrying about what other people are going to think, worrying about what might happen, worrying about the fact that nothing's happened, worry. It's just like it makes nothing happen. It's a spin your wheels energy. Okay? So be careful about that. If that's you, if you're worry prone to that. What's on top? Yeah. What I just get to say, yeah. Right there. Look, there's my worry wart. Right there. Okay? Whatever this is that comes in your way, this wake-up call, it sets your mind at ease in some way. All right? If you're someone who's been asking the universe, can I have some proof? Give me some proof. Show me something. Give me a sign like that. Your sign is coming. All right? But you also got to stop worrying about it. All right? Have a little faith that the sign is coming. Yeah, this is spinning wheels energy. You've been spinning your wheels moving in the wrong direction. You're about to get realigned to the right direction big time. Why is the 8 of Swords here? The Moon. Always try to remember you don't know what you don't know. Okay, now I'm going to rip off Dr. Phil there a little bit. Now I'll admit it, but it's a good way to put it. You don't know what you don't know. There's a hidden energy around you. This is my Queen of Cups in this deck. She's a redhead, right? And we had the Queen of Cups up in the pre-shuffle, which came after that 10 of Swords. Right near the Empress and all of that. There's an energy trying to make its way to you, and what's getting in its way is some kind of worry, some kind of in your head too much, some kind of anxiety, or just this making the wrong choices, which is leading you down the road, which is feeding this energy. This Queen of Cups from the pre-shuffle is trying to come up for air. Okay? She's trying to come up for air. I'm going to pull on the Queen of Cups right now. All right? This behavior right here, however this, whatever this means to you, just look at the picture, male or female. It's a girl on the card. Look at the picture. Whatever that means to you, it's keeping this Queen of Cups at bay. All right? Maybe I'm your wake-up call here with this reading. For someone, maybe. Maybe that's all you need to hear. All right, Steve, I'll put that down. And the minute you put that down, the floodgates open. Things balance out. Poof. You know, like a balloon that's been held underwater. It just pops up when you let it go. That kind of thing. Who knows? You know. I get used by the universe as a catalyst all the damn time, my whole life. Whole fucking life. So I'm used to it. So for some, maybe for at least one of you watching, I'm the damn catalyst. This reading is. Your wake-up call is coming through me. Not from me, through me. Why is it? It's Archangel Gabriel energy, and I ain't taking credit for that. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Oh, well, okay. Universe, it's a Freudian slip, but the universe wants me to to pull on the Eight of Swords too. So let's start there. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why not? We'll just keep going. Daisy chain this thing. Okay, I go with the energy. I walk my talk for you guys. I tell you, just go with the flow of energy. There's no, as Bob Ross used to say, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. I made a happy little accident there by asking the universe for the Eight of Swords when I thought I was pulling on the moon. But apparently, the universe is like, nope, you're shuffling on the Eight of Swords, motherfucker. Okay. And yeah, the universe calls me motherfucker. It does. Eight of Swords is crossed by the Ace of Wands. It's my aspect of the Ace of Wands that keeps, like a match that keeps blowing out in the wind. It's just saying that this backing up my energy read a little bit, this Eight of Swords energy, whatever it means to you, is keeping this Queen of Cups from the pre-shuffle underwater. Now, I'm not saying for everyone I'm the catalyst or the energy or the wake-up call is coming through me. For a lot of you, you just get some kind of message. I haven't finished pulling cards yet. Maybe we'll find out what. But for right now, oh, there's our devil. Yeah, this is your devil. This is your Achilles heel. Okay? This is your weak spot. This Eight of Swords energy. Get the fuck out of it. Okay? There. For anyone where I'm the wake-up call, wake the fuck up. Wakey, wakey. Stop that. Worry is wasted energy. Worried nothing's happening. Well, if nothing's happening, just be happy that you're alive. You're very lucky to be here. Very fortunate. It's a goddamn miracle that we're even alive here on Earth at this time. The Earth, in the formation of the solar system, the Earth had to land in just the right spot. Other planets had to do just the right things. I mean, we're just the right distance from the sun. I mean, it's absolute. It almost shouldn't have happened. In fact, our solar system is unique. As scientists find other solar systems, there aren't Earth-like planets in the spot that we're in. Most of them have Jupiter-like planets close to the star, close to the sun, you know. So, again, we're very unique. We're a very unique solar system. So, just, if nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Something will happen. Just chill. Learn to chill. That's why the lesson of temperance is important. The devil here, this is your Achilles heel. For whether I'm your catalyst or not, that's your Achilles heel. That Eight of Swords. Everything we're talking about. It's keeping this at bay. And all you need to do is adopt an attitude of, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what's around the next corner. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll suck. Either way, you just flow with it. Why is the devil here? The Hangman. Backing up my energy read. Boom. Right there. That's it. It's this. There's something here. I bet this can sometimes be past hang-ups. I bet this is somebody, if this is you, where again, something, the last time things felt the way they do now, or something, or you reached a period where nothing was happening, it lasted a long time and nothing was happening and it was terrible and you did bad things, it just went bad, whatever. It could be that, you could be dwelling on that, who knows. Either way, just chill. You don't know what you don't know, and this is very close to the surface. All right? All right, well, now let's pull on the moon. Let's pull on the moon. That's going to tell me about the Queen of Cups here. I think this message that comes to you helps you see even more how valuable you are. And I think that's because I get the Hermit and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, almost major arcana for me, is a very balanced energy. People, when they don't know their true value, often just stick with the same old, or they make bad decisions. They without realizing it, what they might say in psychology, they subconsciously self-sabotage or limit themselves. All right, whatever this is, it pulls the limits off because we had the Nine of Pentacles crossing there. Right. All right. Why is tell me about this moon, this Queen of Cups underwater. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to say here? What is this? Oh wow, wow. Wow. Oh, I should share. The bottom of the deck crossing the moon is the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And there's that crickets chirping. Yeah, you're really worried about crickets chirping right now. This reading is probably mostly for someone who, and this could be future influence, keep that in mind if it's not right now, mostly for someone where not much seems to be happening. All right, it's like in the extreme example, you've put yourself out on Tinder, which is basically Bang app, and no one's responding. I mean, it's nothing. It seems like crickets are just chirping in your life in general. Okay, taking my weird examples off the table, off aside, and you're kind of in this state here, looking at that guy. Yeah, you're wrong. The energy is deceptive. All right, keep that in mind. That's what's crossing the moon. What's on top? Yeah, because that's what's coming. That is, you got some kind of something here is realigning you to a soulmate, to something that really makes you feel good. Something that might get you naked, but something that really makes you feel good. It could be a soul's true purpose as well. I know this isn't Steve's career tarot, but it could be a soul's true purpose. Maybe you got a mission in life. Okay, maybe you do. You don't know about it yet. A lot of people don't find out till later in life that they got a mission in life. A lot of them don't. Sometimes it takes a while sometimes. Lovers, why is it here? Yeah, you got some kind of mission. This is a soul's true purpose or a really powerful soulmate. Something that makes you feel you need to be the right energy for this though. So you're getting a wake-up call from Archangel Gabriel energy. Okay? Frequency of energy. And that will force your hand to have to make new choices, assuming you don't miss it and you pay attention. This wake-up call will come in the form of things people say to you, or just a whole series of signs that are pointing you in a certain direction. Okay? It could play out a million different ways. I do think you'll feel a lead up to this, though. You'll feel this coming, because I did have that High Priestess in the pre-shuffle as well. You will feel it. Listen to your intuition. If you're going to do something that's the same old thing you've always done, you know, and you're like second guessing it, that's your intuition that's causing you to second guess it. All right? Don't settle for second best here, definitely. Wow. This is powerful. Okay, this Queen of Cups that's underwater, that's being jammed up by this Eight of Swords energy, and this Ten of Wands is like a dam that's trying to break. You know, this is rooted and represented by the Lovers and the Hierophant. Okay, if you're worried that nothing's happening in your life, nothing's going on, it's not, you know, whatever, that's false. That's false. It may be crickets chirping right now, but everything's about to change. That's the Death card. And this is a higher power than you. Okay? We see a lot of this on the runner's side too. I mean, don't forget, you're a part of, you're connected to that as well. So, you know, if we start seeing it in those readings, the similar type of thing might happen to you. But this is incredible. All right? So this is something you're not going to want to miss. So pay attention. And when you do get a sign or some kind of message that forces you to make different decisions, make those different decisions. Obviously, make your own decision. I'm just reading the energy here. But I often get used, and I used to say this a lot more when I first got out here on YouTube, but I often get used by the universe as a goddamn catalyst. It's been my whole life, you know. I'm the guy, hey, tell them blah blah blah. You know, I'm that guy, you know. Even when I had like office jobs and stuff back when I first got to California when I was younger, people would call me in and make me do something. I had one boss that made me fire someone for him because he was afraid to, and I wasn't even in a position to fire that person. I was on the same level they were, you know. So I basically went over and I said, Mike said you're fired, you know, and they look at me like, huh, you know. So again, sometimes I just deliver the message. It's just in real life and in other ways. This is powerful. I'm going to pull on the 7 wands here because I want to see why. Why is the 7 wands here? It's a high ground energy. It's where it's that sitting pretty that I talked about. Why is the 7 wands here? I like this. This is great. This is great. This is a shame. This is why. Okay? This is why. You should never get like that. Just take life as it comes. All right? Sometimes you go through periods of plateau where just there's not much going on. It doesn't mean that there won't be in the future. You can't, you know, I mean, there's something great here. This is really spectacular energy. Why is the 7 wands here, though? Tell me about this high ground energy. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's the 6 of Pentacles. You get more, this is like a generosity type energy. Okay? You can only be generous when you have abundance. That 9 of Pentacles that was crossing here because of the new choices brings abundance with it. It doesn't necessarily, it might mean money. It could. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that when I say abundance. It could just mean you got more options than you think you do than just picking the gold once. Okay? And you're getting shown that. Or they're trying, or, you know, you're trying, the message is trying to get to you to show you that. All right? All right. Yeah. Oh, wow. What's on top? Celebration, 3 of Cups. Why is the 3 of Cups here? The 5 of Wands. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. This is a big card of communication for me. Bigger than the 8 of Wands. It's the flow of emotion, the number 3. Very important number in the universe. I'm going to pull on the 5 of Wands before I open my big mouth. I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'm going to take that out. You got more options other than the King of Wands type energy here. The energy of the 5 of Wands is like, we often say sometimes someone's in their head, they're fighting with themselves. It's an energy of doubt, believe it or not, which isn't very common around the 5 of Wands. All right, so hold on a minute. Let's see. Because it kind of bookends over here, it might be tied to that devil. I'm not sure. But let's see, just for fun. Eight of Cups and Judgment. That's the wake-up call. Why is the Eight of Cups is on top of the 5 of Wands. And why is the 8 of Cups here? Judgment. That's the wake-up call that we started with. Oh man, why does this always come up this way? Okay, maybe it's because it's human nature. I'm not sure. You might ignore the message that's coming. It's the universe basically saying here, it's not an obvious message. Okay, whatever message is whatever wake-up call is trying to get to you, it's not obvious in some way. All right. It's something that you might question. You're being asked not to question it, but you might question it in some way. Is this it? Is that it? Is whatever it? Your intuition knows what it is. Okay? Pay attention to your intuition. All right? And this just goes with the pre-shuffle part of it coming back. 10 swords, right? Something's coming. You'll know what it is. You'll know what the message is. There's a stop here. The 10 of swords is kind of a stop energy. It's also one of the no cards in the deck. But it's a stop energy right here. Okay, so there's a definite break here when this message comes in, because this card was originally over here. When this message comes in, there's a definite, I get it. got to put a stop to that. And then this energy just flows right in, this Queen of Cups, which is basically this girl right here floating right to the surface, which is tied to this Hierophant and this Lover's energy. So these are bookending over here a little bit, and this is really all about the Eight of Swords and stuff. Try not to question. When things go well, don't question. Sometimes, look, I said it's human nature, okay, when I was shuffling for that. When things aren't going well, when things are slow, when things aren't going good, it's human nature to question when things start going good. Don't become cynical here, okay? That's all. That's all it has to say. I don't know what else I could tell you. All I could tell you is, why is this an Is This You reading and not a 3 quick card with me? Because this is for someone who is probably inclined to miss this message, inclined to miss this wake-up call. All right? It's probably coming in for a good number of you. But the Is This You aspect of it is this Eight of Swords, this Devil, all of it is getting in the way. And what gets in the way also is you getting in your head about it. Things start going well, all of a sudden you've got abundance and you've got more things to give to. 9 of Pentacles, you're making different choices. Don't get in your head, which is human nature, to say, oh, it's all just going to come crashing down. That's cynical, okay? That is tied to this a little bit, all right? Which puts you right back here, which ruins everything, all right? That's all I'm going to say. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Now, for those of you that have learned the lesson of temperance and are still here, even though I said that's your reading, and there's a little bit more. I'm going to pull one card, the bottom card, and see how this message comes in to who's ever left here. All right? Assuming it's you. Let's go. How's this message come in? What should they look out for? This wake-up call. What is it? I'm pulling on the Judgment energy, in case you were wondering. What is it? Yeah. It flipped out of the deck. It's the Hierophant reversed, crossed by the 4 of Pentacles. And what's the next card after the Hierophant reversed? The 5 of Cups. Yeah, most of you are going to be shown that it plays out a couple of different ways. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to phrase it. Well, there's 2 sides to it. On one side, it may come in for some, the wake-up call may happen for some of you as something you were previously afraid of that you dismissed as shit, actually proving to be something that's absolutely fantastic. Okay? You're being asked, you're being shown that you're being forced in some way through a wake-up call to take a second look at something. Okay? That's one. The other thing, the other way it might play out is it's a wake-up call that you're forced to do something that you're afraid to do, and you find out that that's actually part of your soul's true purpose. That might play out for some of you. Okay? Whatever it is, I don't know what. I have no idea. But those are the 2 of what the universe gave me, ways it might play out. Okay? Either way, it all leads to that. There's 9 Pentacles there as the 3rd card out. We had the 5 of Cups there I showed you. The next card is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. And you can see it here. What you thought was actually restricting is actually liberating. Again, it's sort of a game of opposites. That's all I can tell you for a general reading. That's about all I can do. I would pay attention. These happen from time to time. We get wake-up calls. You definitely have some kind of soul's true purpose, some kind of mission. This for some of you could be a soulmate, yeah, and it's a very important connection. But I think it's bigger than that. For the actual who this is for, I think it's much bigger. I think there's something you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing, and this is going to put you on the path to doing it. Okay? So you've got to pay attention and don't question things. All right? Don't worry that nothing's happening, or things haven't been happening, or things never turn out right for me. All of that kind of stuff. Saying those things. Ugh. I mean, it's okay if you want to say it once in a while out of frustration, but don't feel it. Don't put that out. Feelings are what go out to the universe. Don't put that kind of energy out there. All right? It just keeps things at bay. It's just self-sabotaging. All right. That's your reading. Good luck.